Hey everybody, my name is Alex and I am here to perform a first ever collective sexual reading. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are shy, if you are uncomfortable, if you are nervous about exploring your sexuality, your sex, if it makes you comfortable in any kind of way, cut off this video now. This video is not for you. For the rest of you who are sticking around, this is just a reading, basically, with angel and universal intervention, where I'm using my sexual filter versus my intellectual one. So, let's see what the universe has for the collective sexually. You know what's crazy is I don't get anything from this. Like, no lust, no love, no hair pulling, no bend me over, while the kids are watching Cartoon Network. I don't get any of that from this. And that just kind of says to me that in general, for those of you who are going to resonate with this reading, you're very much in your head about sex, so you rarely enjoy it. It's rarely pleasurable for you. I do kind of feel like you do your part, you show up, you're trying to be a mate for your partner, but it feels like because of some sort of emotional block, you can't achieve sexual satisfaction. I feel like you've tried everything under the sun and a couple of times around the moon to angels are even showing like yoga, tantric, what is it? What do they call it? They're saying tantric yoga or tantric exercises, but then it's the Indian Kama Sutra, I think it is. But I kind of feel like you're trying to tap into that side of you, but it's almost like you're hot and you turn the heat on instead of cutting a fan on or the air conditioning on. So it basically means that you're approaching this from a very mental standpoint, and you should be listening to your body more than ever. Okay? So first and foremost, I do kind of feel like, yeah, some of you guys are struggling with achieving orgasm or climax or that explosion and squirting, and you know what I mean? And it's because you're in your head. Not only that, but when you come out of your head, you focus on the connection and my partner. Baby, you need to grab somebody by the throat and freaking bend them over. And angels are saying tap more into your primal side, the part of you that sees and feels, touches, and connects, right? Stay out of your head. Angels are saying for a lot of you guys, you have too many thoughts going on up there. I forget what show it was that time they were kind of showing or giving a voice to a woman who was having sex, and she was like, "Oh, and I gotta wash these load of clothes, and I gotta make sure, little Tommy's uniform is." Like, she will think about everything under the sun while she's having sex, other than that male or that female on top of her giving her the business. So, yeah, sorry to sound like a broken record, but for a lot of you guys, you're distracted. You're mentally distracted. And here's the thing with the Ten of Cups, right, coming out 2 times. Y'all got babies, right? Y'all have a partner, you have a mate. You have somebody who perhaps you love and you're having challenges connecting with them emotional. That makes sense to me. So for some of you guys, you're looking at sex like it's emotional, as in, I have to be in love. Now, don't get me wrong, okay? Love should be the aphrodisiac to some good freaking sweaty, hot, nasty sex. Okay. The other thing angels are saying too is like, oh my God, somebody just was like, oh, does she have to be so crass or so vulgar? That makes sense to me because with all the queenhoodship here, right, and the properness and the, oh darling, my leg is too high. Like, I was gonna post this meme about certain people when they have sex and how proper they are, but I didn't want to offend anybody, so I didn't. But I really do feel like for some of you guys, you're looking at sex like, for a lot of you guys, it is love making. It's not screwing, it's not fucking, it's not bending me over, it's not like, the horizontal tango. A lot of you guys want to be made love to. I can promise you that love ain't gonna pop your eyeballs out your head, by the way. It'll warm your heart, don't get me wrong. But now I understand for some of you why you're not achieving orgasm, why you're not climaxing, because there's a lot of love going on or mental distractions going on instead of bumping uglies. Okay. For some of you guys, and I tread lightly about this subject, but some of you guys, you do have trauma, okay, related to why you cannot achieve climax. And all of the messages I've mentioned so far does not apply to any of you guys, right? For those of you who have deep trauma because of sexual assault, sexual abuse, or anything related to that, I really do feel like for you guys, you would have to seek some sort of trauma counseling before you can start to explore your body freely, whereas you feel like you're in control. My heart goes out to you, right? I have so much love and respect for you, but babies, this is not your reading, okay? This is not your reading. I thank you for stopping by, but this is not your reading, okay? With the Five of Swords and the Temperance, a lot of you guys don't even know what an orgasm is, by the way. You don't. Yeah, I promise you, you don't. It's like, I don't know. Am I supposed to I hear people talking about my legs trembling or squirting, but I've never been able to do that. Let's keep it real. There is a portion of women who do not know what an orgasm is or what an orgasm feels like. And for you women who are out there and you don't know what it is and you don't know what it feels like, my heart goes out to you because you can't achieve something that you don't know of, right? So angels are saying for you guys specifically, you put yourselves under so much freaking stress. It's almost like it's this air of perfection that you have about yourself. I got to get it. Hopefully, maybe this time. Okay, if they do it this way, I think maybe that'll work. It's almost like you trying to find Waldo and Waldo is like on the fucking moon, right? As in you're looking for something and you don't know what it is or where it exists or where it could possibly be. So for you women who don't know what it's like to experience orgasm, sorry. I'm going to tell y'all exactly what came to my mind. Angels said, go into the bathroom right now and get a mirror and pull all of that skin up until you see a little lobe sticking out at you and explore that little lobe. Okay? Get to know that little lobe because it's called your clitoris, first of all. And I just heard be one with it, right? Get to know it. Get to know it very intimately and personally, because that is the ending and the beginning and everything in between what an orgasm is. Okay? Now, the Nine of Cups and also the Sun card. A lot of you guys ain't got issues with your sex life. Y'all are like, Alex, I'm good. But angels are like, no, you're not. I'm sorry. They're like, no, you're not. because they say it's almost like sex for you guys who are just happy and everything is okay and your partner is the bomb and this, that, or the other. Angels are like, you don't know what you're missing because you play within the lines. Like you're coloring, you stay inside the lines. For a lot of you guys, to an extent, you don't explore, right? Now, I'm not talking about those of y'all who be riding the subway in New York, fucking on the A train or the E train. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about those of you guys who, may have active careers, you have kids, y'all have a beautiful active sex life. Everything is great. My husband just loves when I give him head. Angels are saying, yeah, you're probably at a level 5 out of 10, right? So that just kind of says to me that you could turn it up a notch. And turning it up a notch could, include, they're saying pain to pleasure ratio. So heat, wax, ice. Y'all remember that movie 9.5 Weeks where Mickey Rourke and Kim Basinger, they just had this nasty, nasty connection. And for those of you guys specifically who feel like our sex life is great, angels are saying, yeah, you could stand to explore. But at the end of the day, if you do feel like your sex life is great, perfect. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But guess what? Somebody's watching something or looking up something or researching something or watching videos or something, right? That Three of Wands says to me, yeah, I think, maybe I want to give you anal. Like, would you be okay with that? Right? Like, somebody's looking to up the ante. You know what I mean? And with the Ten of Cups here and the Three of Wands, that just kind of says to me, they want to do this with you, their partner, and their mate. Okay? So that kind of says to me, I love that they want to explore at home, right? They're looking up stuff for you guys to do. So that's okay, right? Unless you don't want it up the butt. And if you don't, that's fine. But please know, I feel like one of your partners is exploring, right? They're looking. Whatever you don't do with them, they're watching it online. I heard somebody say, don't tell me that, Alex. Yeah. Oh, I love this. Because y'all know Beyonce's song, Drunk in Love? Hoo-wee. That is what I got here. As in, if y'all go out, oh my God, they're showing me explorative sex, right? So if you go out, you meet your boo, y'all meet up after work, y'all go to happy hour, then y'all are on the way home. Yeah, just go in the back seat real quick, right? Just go in the back seat, slurp it up, and just go home. Okay? And I apologize again. You should not have clicked on this video if you was going to get all, ooh, prim and proper. This is not a prim and proper reading. Look at the pokey thing. Oh, angels just said to me, some of you guys experience pain during sex. It's almost like I want to be there for you. I want to be your sexual partner. But for some of you guys, you could have fibroids. You could have, what's that other disease with the uterus? They're saying uterine fibroids. I know what those are. But they're saying some of you guys, sex is painful for you. And angels are just saying if vaginal sex is painful for you, and if you have a vagina, I should say, angels are saying explore other holes. Okay? Eight of Swords with the Queen of Wands. Yeah, some of you guys, you're distracted. You're incredibly distracted. Right? Some of you guys, you do have sexual trauma and some sort of sexual violent act. Some of you guys don't know what the hell it is to orgasm. And then some of you guys think your sex life is the perfect sex life. And then some of you guys, you have mates who are, trying to spice it up a little bit. Come on, Jeanette. It's okay. Just let me stick the tip in. I can't. All right. So, Angel Answers, what you got for collective? Angels are saying to me, explore your wants, needs, and desires, right? If you're somebody who's incredibly open, Yeah, slowly but surely start to venture out and talk about other things. I know that there are polyamory, where everybody dates everybody. So yeah, that's being, to me, in my opinion, very sexually explorative, where, you may engage with a member of the opposite sex, which is fine, whatever. But you may be heterosexual and explore with members of the opposite sex. Forgive me, guys, I don't know about polyamory. It's basically an assumption at this point. But angels are saying basically come up with how much you're willing to explore, how much you're willing to expand, right? Because you have to understand something about knowledge and wisdom and learning, right? It's always about expansion. Today I knew what 2 plus 2 is. Tomorrow I learn, or yeah, tomorrow I'm going to learn what 5 plus 5 is, and what 3 plus 3 is, and what 9 plus 9, right? The more you keep going, you learn, you expand, you grow. It's okay to explore all of that sexually. It's ironic how the universe just brought up different types of people and different experiences that people have in their sexual relations. So a shout out goes to everybody who, again, resonated with one of these placements. I promise you guys, I did not set that up to read that way. Peaceful resolution. Angels are saying if the more you become comfortable with who you are and then your body, you'll have by default like better sexual experiences. As an example, if you are somebody who does not like how you look naked, then you're uncomfortable with who you are, and you're who you are, and who you are is your body, right? So if you're having this uncomfortable sex, it's because there is a discomfort inside of you that you are projecting onto your partner or your sexual experience. Romance. My stomach is gurgling. Um, sorry. Um, Romance. Angels are saying no. Sex does not have to be romantic. It really doesn't. I mean, it's great, again, for connection and passion and, igniting that sensuality. But at the end of the day, baby, if I see you and them pecs are hitting right, it's on. Okay? I could be on getting ready to get on a conference call or jumping in the shower to go meet my mom and sister. I don't give a rat's ass. You walk through my doorway and you looking all scrumptious, it is on and popping. So again, that kind of says to me, yes, I know about lovemaking, and lovemaking involves emotion plus sexuality. But again, for those of you guys who don't need both, that's okay. That's okay. Right? In other words, you could have just straight, raw, primal animal sex and be fine. You could have lovemaking sex and be fine. You can have raw animal sex and emotional romantic sex and be fine. There's no rule about how it should be and what it should be. What I'm also getting to intuitively right now is some of you guys look at pornos and you raise that bar, and then you try to meet that bar, and Angel's like, baby, you ain't no porn star, so what are you doing? So to an extent, you outside of your lane, baby. Get back in your lane, right? If you got braces, don't be thinking you're going to give a dude some head. Like, go sit down. You're doing too much. I know all of my male viewers just cringed. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, what else are we talking about, angels? Get more information. I love that card, right? Because she could have a great vagina and he could have an amazing penis, but until you guys explore each other and learn each other inside and out, that's what I'm chuckling about. Until you've learned each other inside and out, it can be awkward. So remember something, right? Your first day at work, you weren't a professional. You had to gradually learn, grow, build, perfect your technique. And then one day, here you are, this professional. Sex is the same thing. if it's a new partner, somebody you're having sex with the first time, you got to learn each other. You got to learn, the safe word, right? Let's do the Kevin Hart. Pineapples. It's too much. That hurts. Too deep. Not deep enough, right? Like, you have to learn each other's safe words. But then not only that, but my advice is also your partner should always be able to tell on themselves. So if it's feeling good, you should see some sort of relaxation and eyes rolling back in the head, or a moan, or something like that. If it's hurting, the body's going to tense up. It's the pushing you away. It's the legs clenching closer, closer as in close, instead of opened and relaxed. Okay? Any kind of bodily fluids, I think that's okay. if you into that stuff, right? Because I know with a woman specifically, if she is like not in control of her bodily fluids, baby, you done reached that holy grail of orgasm with her. All right. What else? There's something better. For a lot of you guys, you're not going to be the master of your sexual experiences. For some of you guys, again, sex is, you shouldn't be watching this video. You're just being nosy, right? In other words, sex for you could just be like a chore, or, just something you do to satisfy your partner and satisfy your mate. And for those of you, that's okay. That if that's your relationship, if that's your arrangement, have at it. I am not here to encourage you to do anything differently than you are already doing. As with most of my readings, I'm just offering advice, offering information on how to enhance better and basically live a more quote unquote sorry. I was going to say live a more fruitful experience, and Angels was like, yeah, add some fruit too. Get some blueberries and try to lose them. Angels, I don't know what that means. I don't even know who that was. All right. So, all right, let me wrap this video up, because God only knows who else is going to come through. And again, for those of you guys who are uncomfortable, it's like, wait a minute, is she supposed to be spiritual? I said this in Scorpio sexual reading video. If y'all think that loved ones who have passed on, or angels, or any sort of energetic entities are giving you privacy when you're having sex, you need to think again. And I don't mean to say that to, creep you out or throw you off. I'm saying that to say this human shit doesn't mean anything when it comes to the grand scheme of the universe. As in, baby, don't take it so seriously. They don't give a fuck that you just squirted, down this chick's face. They don't care about that. They're not going to say, they may say to you, wow, she really liked that. Or, for a minute there, she kind of felt like she left her body, right? Like, they'll encourage you. They'll read your person. Like, you ever see an expression on somebody's face and you couldn't necessarily put it into words? Open them to the universe. They'll be like, oh boy, they just lost their breath. Oh, they almost choked to death just now. But they liked it, I don't know whose aunt that is. But, I'm going to leave it here because I'm having too much fun. I do now offer sexual readings. They are readings. I'm also thinking about maybe like a sexual workshop for something that's very classy. We're not getting like, all pornographic and of low taste. No, this is for people, again, who maybe fit the criteria of any of these people that we talked about today. So stay tuned. I have a lot of stuff I'm going to launch soon, and I hope this helped. We have Capricorn here, Gemini, we have Cancer here, Sagittarius here, Leo here, and that's it. So babies, if you liked it, if you enjoyed the content, if you want to see more, hit me up. If you didn't like it, keep your opinions to yourself, because, again, a bitch is sensitive about her stuff. Anyway, collective, I love you so much, and let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe. My channel is still growing, and it's because of you. So thank you to all of you guys. And I always forget to say to you guys, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I am on Instagram as I am.alex.angel. on Instagram. All right, collective. I love you, boo boo. Bye.